Hello, everybody. Welcome to Introduction to Film. I am Miss Nicholas, and I'm going to be your instructor for the next trimester in this online distance learning format. I'm disappointed that we don't get to meet each other in class, but I do know, based on my roster, that a lot of you I have had in the past. So I'm excited to see you guys again or hear from you again. Those who are new, I'm excited to find out what kind of person you are and what your interests are and what kind of student you are. So I'm using this video this morning just to welcome you to class, give you a little overview of what film is going to look like and how it's formatted, along with how you're going to be able to access assignments and activities throughout the next few weeks. So, intro to film. It is based on film. We'll be doing a lot of discussion on analysis of films. We'll be looking at specifically film elements like mise-en-scene and cinematography and editing, and how those things work together to create the overall effect. We'll take a look at the history of film, talk a little bit about the significance of form to start the term, do a movie review. You guys will be doing, I'm going to try to figure out how we can do maybe a group assignment where you guys take a look at some film yourself and do a little Google presentations via online. So just a variety of things that we'll be touching on. It's really kind of getting your toes wet into film analysis. We're coming at it with a lot of different experience. I know some students have a plethora of knowledge on film, have been studying film for a long time. Some of us are brand new to it, don't have a lot of knowledge other than the fact that you just enjoy watching movies, which is fine. But usually in class, we watch 3 full-length films over the course of the term. We do a lot of clips of other things as we look at various elements. I'm going to try to do that in a similar fashion. One of the films we do watch is Shawshank Redemption. I discovered that it is on Netflix right now, so I may require that still for our first movie review assignment. But beyond that, I'm still kind of figuring out what we'll do with some of these other things. But in terms of grading, expect a similar type of grading that you've had in the past. This is going to be straight points. You are going to be receiving points and grades for various assignments. We're not doing a pass, a pass or a fail or an N for this class at all this term. We still want you guys to be able to get credit and good credit for what you're taking. And then each week you'll have learning goals identified as well on some of the weekly plans that I've laid out. So first thing I want to do now is show you what the website's going to look like. So we'll pull up our film web page. This is going to be your hub for everything film. Some of you actually accessed some of the assignments already last Tuesday when we did a practice run, so I appreciate that. That tells me that things are clear and understandable. But again, once we get into assignments, if you're unclear what I'm asking you to do or what the purpose is behind it, please email me and I will be more than happy to walk you through what the purpose is. So every teacher has this red distance learning folder. That's what yours is going to be, kind of your go-to when you come to my website every day. The first thing you want to do is click on the weekly attendance link folder. In there every day, I will have something, some sort of question, a very easy question that you'll have to answer, and that's the way that I'll know that everybody has accessed my material for the day. And I'll mark you present or absent based on that. So make sure you do that. Once you've taken a look at that, every Monday in the weekly plan folder, I'll have included the weekly layout. So for this week, you have Monday through Friday's activities all laid out. This week, I will probably just unpublish activities each day versus having them open right at the beginning, just to make sure that we're all kind of staying on par with what's going on. But as the term progresses and I can see what you guys are doing, I may just open it up for the entire week, and then you guys have the ability to work ahead if you want to. But this is what the layout would look like. You're going to have the day of the activity, the activities listed out, the description. I'm going to be as detailed as I can be in asking what you guys need to do, and then the assignment due date. And then there will also be a learning target. I don't have that in there quite yet, but it will be there Monday, today, as you're looking at this. So that's what you can expect each week. And then in the current units folder, how I'm laying this out is I'm just going to have the weeks identified in folders, and within there is going to be the assignment hookups, the links, the discussion threads, all those types of things. Okay, so all the material and assignments that you'll need for each week will be in those folders under current units. So that's the layout of my website. In terms of online learning, you guys have heard this probably again and again from your other teachers, but we need to make sure that you guys are working authentically, being genuine in what you're doing, making sure that you're working with integrity and honesty. So I expect that out of you as well. I have a link to the South Washington County Online Etiquette document that you should peruse. Basically just says, since this is school sanctioned, anything that you're doing on here should be reflective of your maturity. So please make sure you're being polite, respectful, kind, appropriate in what you say and what you post, especially when we're doing comments on other people's work. Okay, so that's my website. I think that was basically in a nutshell what I wanted to make sure you guys understood. But again, this is an elective, so I am pretty flexible on how we handle things. I'm very flexible in what's working and what's not working. So if things are working for you, great. If they're not working for you, please make sure you let me know and I can make some adjustments as we go along. So that's it from me for today, I think. If I think of anything else, I definitely will maybe post another video or send you guys all an email, but hopefully this was clear. If you guys have questions, again, I can't reiterate enough, just send me an email, make a phone call, however you want to get a hold of me to ask those questions, and I'll answer them as best I can. So you get to head into your first your first little assignment, which is actually going to be a video response to me. There's a platform called Flipgrid. It's either on your computer, there's an app that you can put on your phone, but what I want you to do is just provide a response video so I can meet you, and you're going to give me some information about what you've been doing the last couple of weeks. There are questions that are included in that. So there's a link to my Flipgrid account, head page or web page, so you guys can access that, and then the instructions will be within there for you to produce that video. So look forward to seeing all your faces and meeting you guys. Have a wonderful Monday.